Okay, let's get started this evening. Once again, thank you so much for joining us right here on Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform you're watching from. My name is Dala Alfonso, and this is Private Transformation Minutes. We've been discussing a very critical subject on the issue of developing a strong positive mental attitude. Why are we discussing attitude? Because attitude is the foundation for any kind of success that you're looking for in life. It doesn't matter if it's in your relationships, that's your family, your marriage. It doesn't matter if it's in your business, your career, whatever it is that you want to become successful at. It requires a huge amount of attitude. Your attitude will always determine your results, your outcome. Your attitude will determine your destination. I've heard somebody say it one time that your attitude will determine your altitude. But today I want to focus on number 7 because this is the 7th point. This is number 8. I am so sorry. Today is day 8, and today we're discussing opportunity through opposition. Opportunity through opposition. I read a while back in a book where Napoleon Hill said this. He said, in every adversity, and I'm going to paraphrase this, in every adversity, there's always a seed of opportunity. In every adversity, that there's plenty of benefits that will cause you to become prosperous or to become successful. Now, too often, many of us get so caught up in the situation that we're in, and so we do not see the benefits that it carries. One of the things that you have to understand about life is that life will throw things at you, but it is not what is thrown at you that determines the results that you get. It is how you handle it. Do you receive it well? Do you process it well? What is your attitude with regards to that event in your life? That in itself will determine the results or the outcomes or the rewards that you get for everything that happens to you at every point in time. Somebody said that life will throw lemons at you. It's going to be one of two things. You're either going to be sour or you're going to throw sugar in it and just make lemonade out of it. So my question to you today is that what would you do if you found yourself in an adverse situation? What would you do in a difficult situation? Now, I have one story that I am fond of telling, and I want to talk about that today. There's a young girl that I know not too long ago. She started talking about abuse. As a matter of fact, she started talking about the issue of rape. Why? Now, why is this so critical? Because when I listened and I learned her story, I found out that she was robbed and raped actually. And interestingly, this young girl, instead of what most people would do, curl up in a ball, go for, and now I'm not, it's a very traumatic event. I'm just using that for example, but what did she do? Of course, she went through the emotional pain and all of it, which is normal. But right after that, what did she do? She took that pain, she took that unfortunate event and used it as a platform to make something for herself. So today she's traveling all over the place, teaching people about something called demystifying abuse, teaching people that rape is wrong, teaching people that teaching men that when a woman says no, it means no. And a lot of people did not know this, and because of her courage, a lot of people who have been in similar situations are now becoming free. Now, what do you think would have happened if this young girl decided to just keep quiet and just, because of the cultural myth around something like that, she would just keep quiet and just continue to suffer in silence? But today she's liberated, and she's also in the business of liberating others, and that in itself has given her a purpose. Now, why did I use this? It's a very extreme example to use. For example, why? Because in every obstacle, in every pain, in any opposition, in any difficult situation that you find yourself in, there is always equal or opposite seeds that will cause you to benefit, meaning that there is always a future available in every difficulty. Now, I want you to think about the most difficult challenges that you've had, some of the most traumatizing events that you've had in your life. How have you turned that to your benefit? Did you just mark that down as one of the harrowing pieces of your life? Let me tell you a story about me. November 23rd, 1996, I was traveling back from Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, where I went to on business. And on my way back, the plane in which I was traveling got hijacked. 125 people died on that plane crash. Now, here's the truth. Another traumatic event. And but thank God, by his providence, by his plan, I survived that incident without a single scratch. It's an amazing, amazing story. But you know, it was a traumatic event, but today it has become one of the foundational stones upon which my entire life runs upon. A traumatic event, but it carried within it equal or greater benefits. Don't be afraid of opposition. In fact, somebody said one time that in order for you to move from where you are to where you need to be, you need to go through seasons of opposition. That means it is imperative, it is necessary, it is important for you to be faced with opposition. Most times we're all looking for easy street. We want to find the easiest path from point A to B. But I want to tell you this, and I want to tell you this so you can hear me good. If you want to become successful in life, do not be afraid of opposition, because in every opposition that comes your way, there is also opportunity. Instead, open your eyes in the midst of the storm so that you can see the eyes. You can see through the eyes of the storm and find your leverage points, to find your solutions. It's like somebody who you're driving a vehicle that is out of control or something, and then instead you close your eyes and you take your eyes off the wheel. That means you have already given up. But what happens to you holding onto the wheel, screaming and yelling and panicking, is not going to change anything. But try to find the center of yourself so that you can be able to find a way out of the jam that you are in. So I want to encourage you today to say that oppositions are not designed to put you down. They are actually platforms for you to step on to the next level. Oppositions are not designed to bring you down. They are platforms which are existing to take you to the next level. Why? Because by the time you get to the next level, you'll have expanded in capacity, you'll have expanded in your capability, you'll have become stronger, you'll have become more experienced, you'll have become more resilient. Because at that next level, you're going to face challenges that are greater than what you have faced before. So if you're not able to find solutions in the midst of a storm at level 5, what makes you think you have the capacity to find the doors and the windows and opportunities that are going to hit you at level 7? We all want to grow, but growth is a journey. Success is a journey. And in the midst of your journey to success, one of the things that you will encounter will be oppositions. It will be challenges. So tonight, I just want to encourage you to be strong. That I know sometimes it hurts because nobody can understand what you're going through. I know it hurts sometimes because you wish somebody could be able to bear some of that load with you. But I want to encourage you tonight and say, hey, don't give up. Don't give up. Hang in there. It is intended for a purpose. Everything that happens to you has some kind of an opportunity tied to it. In every storm, there is always a spot for leveraging to the next level of your life. So don't give up. Don't give up. All right. Now, there's another dimension of this. Most times people will say, what about if negative things happen to you? Or if people say negative things to you? I have learned that one of the greatest motivations that you can have, one of the greatest motivations that you can have, is when something contrary is being thrown your way. For instance, if somebody says you can never make it, instead of you now going to sit down in the corner and be saying, oh my God, I can't believe this person, this person that I had looked up to so much says I can never make it, I am not good enough. That's okay. Maybe you should take what that person said as motivation and say, you know what? I am going to prove to him or to her that I can make it. Now, it seems like a negative situation, right? Because your mentor, the person that you looked up to, this person who has been, the go-to person, now looks at you and says, you will never make it. You're not good enough, or your parent or somebody. But now you took that negative event and turned it around and found some good in it to now say, I am going to make it just to prove to that person. So that negative event in itself became motivation for you to be able to ascribe to your greatest aspirations. So I want to really, really, really challenge you that you must never give up. Every opposition is intended to be a platform to lift you up to your promotion. So never you give up simply because somebody does not believe in you. Never you give up because something contrary or negative happened to you. Never you give up because somebody said that you are not good enough. Instead, take what they said, flip it around, and then run in the opposite direction to make your point. So I want to thank you so much for just giving me the opportunity to share with you today. Again, this is Private Transformation Minutes. If you have not signed up yet or you haven't subscribed yet, I want to encourage you to please go to YouTube right now and subscribe to the Private Transformation Network channel, because we have tons of materials there that will help you. Materials like this. In fact, the last seven episodes that we've done on this same series are out there, and the next we're going to be doing will also be uploaded there. And that way you can get notification anytime a new product or a new material is uploaded. So thank you so much. And also be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and any other social media platform that you use. My name is Dala Alfonso. And once again, thank you for allowing me be a part of your day. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow as we continue this series on developing a strong, positive mental attitude. I'll see you tomorrow.